Another great song. Another 2.5 minutes closer to a new year. You're tuned in to Daydream Radio, your choice to see out 1958. An eventful year. Don't worry, though. I have plenty of amazing records on the cards here tonight. So buckle up as we venture back through the ages and rediscover some timeless classics.
I want to go with you. Why can't I go with you, Papa?
Hey, it's Amelia. Daydreaming again? You're always wandering off with your head in the clouds. Guess you haven't had much luck on your so-called supply run. We gotta find your grandfather's place before nightfall. Get your ass back down here and we'll get back on the water. Look, I understand you wanting to get in some sightseeing, having never set foot outside of that hippy-dippy camp. Though, at least the place was somewhat civilized. Don't expect anyone or anything we need in this place to stand on ceremony. I don't mean to nag, but whenever you're ready, sweetheart. There ain't many of us left. You'd think that'd make people want to look out for each other, but seldom is that the case. Most survivors mean trouble, and this rust bucket's giving me all the trouble I need, thanking you kindly. Damn, this nuts all but threadbare. Let's hope she doesn't die on us before we find your grandfather's place.
There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? Figured you met someone at happy hour. Hurry, get back on board. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Better late than never, I guess. While you've been off playing Chief Scout, I managed to give this old girl some love. She better get us to your grandfather's. Ugh, this place gives me the heebie-jeebies. All right, I think we're close, but let's double check. Hey, kid, hit play on that last message from your grandfather, will ya?
Asher, it's your grandfather, John. If you're listening to this, then no doubt, I'm long gone. But I've done my best to leave you everything I have. It's all in an apartment in Boston's North End. It's a bad bounce, but if you look for the old water tower, then head west, you'll find Picard Street. Should be a clean shot, right to the doorstep. Look for number 88, top floor. Keep your head on a swivel. This world is no picnic, but it may get a whole lot brighter if you can make it to my apartment in one piece.
All right, we gotta find that old water tower, then find that street. Picard, was it? Okay, keep your eyeballs peeled. Oh, I'll take a gander at all this. Oh, looks like the morning after a big shindig at the Waldorf. I hope you weren't expecting to meet your soulmate down here, kid. Ain't much left for scavengers. There it is, the water tower. All right, let's head west. Now that's a tight squeeze. Whoop, like my wedding dress. Don't even get me started on marriage. Hey, there's a street sign. What does it say? Picard Street. Great. Oh, damn, what is that? Is that a tent? Talk about a curveball. You think there are people here? No, it looks deserted, right? Yeah, there's no way people live here. There's no picture show. Anyway, let's shake a leg. Let's find 88. Great. All right, fine. Buckle up, kid. Looks like we're in for a real shitstorm.
Who is this that means to choke our mother's realm with blackest smoke? A pair of cursed beasts that maketh cursed beasts of oil and iron. You forfeited this world. Forfeit now your right to walk upon it. Your people will call the rats and roaches master. Even the smallest microbe will have its revenge for what you did.
Good God, what kind of freak show? What makes you so special, huh? Think your fancy dress costumes let you off the hook? Oh, hell, Crocs! Damn! Great timing! The boat won't start. Hang on to your tighty-whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Wonderful. Here they come. Bullseye, kid! Good shot! See you later, alligator. We need an exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency kit. Gotta be something in there we can use. air gun. Time to use it, I guess. What? Aces! Nice shot! You're not completely worthless. Huh. Oh, there she is. Oh, you beauty. Hold on.
Rise you from the depths, swoop down from tree and sky. Our mother calls for the human blood.
I'll continue on and be your decoy. You need to get to the apartment on foot. Make for the apartment. Stay low, keep quiet. So long. Remember, it is far easier to start something than it is to finish it. Finish it, Asher.
Security unlocked. Use biometric hand scanner. Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating Stage 2. Iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Stage 2. I'll close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow, I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Stevedores.
Who is it? Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? Why can't I feel my damn protuberances? Am I? Could I be? Buried alive? Oh, what a fate to befall a man! Just like the Edgar Allan Poe tales! His prose was unreadable. Help! I'm in this confounded box. Follow my voice. Help! Get me out of here! If you can hear me, follow my voice! Think outside the box. Me specific. Well, hello. Do I know you? Oh, you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm normally the picture of lucidity. I'm well overdue for a wind-up. Get a finger of scotch. Oh, hang it. Make that the whole fist. This may come across a... Ah, that's more like it. Now, Asher, is it? Your grandfather left me here for you, to be your confidant of sorts. My name is Samuel. Samuel, just call me Sam. I can tell by the blank look on your face you've got questions. Well, you can start with tapping my face. Now, as you can see, I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. My maker has endowed me with the ability to read between the lines, my friend. The lines being time and space. You following? Right. Tap that storage button. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. Certainly looks familiar, but, we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above my face and let it go. I'll do the rest. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though, exactly how? Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode. Long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Well, let's stop stumbling around. Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Mother Russia. First country to land on the moon. Wait. I know my memory's filled with cobwebs, but Russians were the first ones on the moon? Starbeamers. Looks like a childish trinket. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Oh, this door, as our friends across the Great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss alive. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious energy. Tap the button just below my face, will you? I'll show you a parlor trick. The sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost a stock, just push that button and I'll do my best to offer you counsel. All right, if you could kindly place me back on your wrist. Would you look at that? This looks like the kind of thing we could jumpstart a small town with. Put Thor to shame. Well, This is certainly going to help us. Nicely done. Well, you ain't just a pretty face then, huh? Is that some sort of pattern? They can't just go willy-nilly. You won't find a better fit on Savile Row. You got a handle on this.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity conceals it. Horror is 65 BC to 8 BC.
Well, I'll be. How do you do, ma'am? Quoting Horace. This watch could make time for a woman versed in ancient lyric poetry. Where are your manners, Asher? Let's not keep her waiting. Looks like you've connected up this contraption.
Power online.
Indeed.
Base level now
I
at
thought technology was
50%.
supposed to make
Bringing
life
online tier 1
Not like you
peripheries.
just wrote star beamers. We're cooking. Thank you, ma'am. There's another thing. I'm gonna have to end our courtship. No. Nothing to do with you being a Methodist. Your voice is starting to grate on me like I was a block of Gruyere. Eureka! This looks intriguing.
Swipe code incorrect.
She's back! And still a real peach. Regardless, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but even a blind man can see you ain't doing too hot here, son.
The code you have entered is incorrect.
Madam, if you had a few more cogs in that thing you call a head, you would just let us in.
Incorrect. Would you like to take a break?
Break? Why, yes. There is a particular type of break I'm after. Let's try again.
Swipe code incorrect. code you have entered is incorrect. Incorrect. Would you like to take a break? Swipe code incorrect. The code you have entered is incorrect. Incorrect. Would you like to take a break? Swipe code incorrect. The code you have entered is incorrect. Incorrect. Would you like to take a break? Swipe code incorrect. The code you have entered is incorrect.
Talk about staring off into space. How is this gonna help us?
Incorrect. Would you like to take a break?
But don't fret. Let's take a step back. Have you got the right patterns from that starbeam device?
Swipe code phase 1, accepted.
Of course it is. Unlike your attitude, which is unacceptable.
Swipe code incorrect. Swipe code phase 2, accepted.
Phase 2? I'm surprised you can count that high. Sheesh. I've had better conversations with statues.
Access granted. And remember, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. Vincent van Gogh.
The sight of the stars makes me dream. Van Gogh saw play. No, I don't believe it's a coaster. You don't even have a drink. But there might be something on that. Stranger things have happened. Away we go.
Well, kid, if you're watching this, then you made it. Oh, this far, at least. What I'm about to tell you might seem crazy, but it's important that you understand what's about to happen next. This world you know, battered and broken, is not the world that was intended. There are those that believe humanity was always fated to destroy itself. They'll tell you this future will always be inevitable. But this is a lie. You see, we perceive time and space around us as fixed, a clock steadily ticking ever forward. However, the lines between the past, present, and future are an illusion. Nothing but a thin veil behind which lies the path to many possibilities. I have left you everything you need to put things right. But be careful. Not all is what it seems. You must finish what I could not. Trust the watch. Find his counterpart.
The old fool. Always was one for dramatic exits. Careful now, kid. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back. House rules. Once the cards are cut, there will be no leaving the table. I'll be seeing you.
My word, that certainly got my attention. Who the hell was that second fella? A coot and a josser, I say. The cat to your grandfather's mouse. And I suppose we're now part of his, pest problem. As for what to do next, your grandfather mentioned a counterpart. My counterpart. Let's find that. As for trying to put things right, well, pressure. A water-based, rifle. Not what you'd want in a time of war. Unless you're fighting fire, of course. Well, aren't we a live wire? These wires look like they might be related to that locked box there. Relatively speaking, of course. Alice Comet! What is that? Oh, well. There's someone, huh? A battery. Interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture off? It might reveal to us something about this counterpart we're looking for. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov. A Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled. 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right. And just like that, presto! Well, this is screwy. You ever read Turn of the Screw? A decent ghost story, but, an old ventilation duct. No lack of fresh air in here, though. Time to get a handle on things, I suppose. Get in there. Incredible. Back in my day, in order to get married, you sometimes... My counterpart, well, the... Woo-wee! That's got as much punch as my uncle's moonshine. But then again, his stuff sometimes did make people go blind. I'll be. I used to say, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Well, I like to add a third. The day you realize you have a machine specifically made to upgrade you. Woo-wee! Well, pin my tail and call me a donkey. I'm pleased to say I can now carry 2 items for you. You're welcome. This fragment, this antiquity, something's goddamn happening!
Jumping Jehoshaphat! We're out of this world! And not in the same chassis we left in. As curious as to where and when that fragment took us is how, son. You see, we're commandeering a person in this continuum, not unlike the way somebody commandeered that silver bird. Let's hope we do a better job. Keep an eye out for anything you think could serve as another antiquity fragment. These are the crumbs of a tastier morsel, which in turn is but a plate at the banquet of our, or rather the world's calamity. Dear God. What happened here? Who did this? This moment was meant to be our crowning achievement. We may not be alone. As much as I appreciate the scenery, I think we should find out why we're here and move. That wireless looks like it's been incapacitated. Someone's tossed its parts around like rice at a wedding. Perhaps we can find a way to get it working.
Eagle?
Find some answers to this mess.
This is Houston. We still have no response from you. Mission time on Moon now at 17 hours and 42 minutes. We presume the worst.
Damn it! We can hear them, but they can't hear us. A cruel fate. No doubt orchestrated by this miscreant who saw fit to derail this expedition.
Patching through President Nixon now.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. Fate has ordained that the men who went to the moon to explore in peace will stay on the moon to rest in peace. And though the Soviets have accomplished putting the first man on the moon, know that for us Americans, who dared send 2 of our sons into the unknown, sons who laid down their lives for our most noble goal, the search for truth and understanding, we will not give up.
What did you do? Something's happening. I'm losing my grip.
Up at the moon in the nights to come, will know that there is some corner of another world.
Whew. Back in our own shoes. Dear God, what did we just see? Sabotage. This was meant to be a crowning achievement. All in tatters. That astronaut perished by the hand of his brother in arms. This adversary means business, Asher. We've been warned. Ah, yes. That'll be your grandfather, all right. One John L. Newman. Unfortunately, my memories of those days are hazy. It seems the older I get, the more clearly I recall things that never happened.
This bird's in rough shape. We'd best look her over to see what's going on. Start with those compartments. We're in. Well, what have we... Wire cutters? Well, a little present from your grandfather, perhaps. There's a clear-cut use for these. Back to the sanctuary.
Whatever we're caught up in, Asher, is bad news. But the only way forward is back. So, with a stomach full of misgivings, I invite you to find a use for them wire cutters. Perhaps we can change things yet. Well, open sesame. Knew these things would be good for something. 2 antiquity fragments. Ain't this grand? Your grandfather stuck the best of the breadcrumbs. So, after you. Will you take a look at this? That deep green. So enchanting. So lonely. We're in Central America, son.
Yurei! Up here!
Huh. What could lie beyond these doors?
Yurei!
I'm intrigued.
First your ears, now your eyes. You old fool! Up here! Yurei, days we've been traveling now, and not a sign of any natives to challenge us. And now this incredible temple! It will be my palace! You, my faithful servant, will have a living quarters that will be the envy of emperors. Have you opened the tomb yet? Likely overflowing gold.
Did he say gold? I'll be damned. Sounds like we're a pair of tomb raiders.
And no more chat about hidden traps and breaking I'll see if there's a way to open it from up here.
I don't think this is jewelry. Not my time, anyway. But it does look like it might be. Lightning. Huh. That civilization in ruins. The Mayans. Seemingly erased. I don't recall that from my history books. I'd surmise that someone has intervened. Alright, so I'm not one for praying, but something tells me we need to get into that temple. Let's return to Takao. See if we can find a way in. I believe both antiquity fragments will be the key. Well, nothing comes free, son. Upgrading my clockwork will require some real energy. Fancy that. You can give me a mighty fine makeover here. Well, go on. Pay the man, son. Well, looks like we will need to collect a few materials to make that happen. Alright, so that was a real Houdini act. If my memory serves me right. This process deconstructs and then reconstitutes matter into new things. Those things being shiny new wardrobe additions for yours truly. Alright, so I'm not one for praying, but something tells me we need to get into that temple. Let's return to Takao. See if we can find a way in. I believe both antiquity fragments will be the key. And we're back. Hold on. Looks like we're the other Tomb Raider. The temple still looks deserted. Strange. I always took the Mayans for an industrious and flourishing people. Especially in this pocket of time.
Master Asakura, one of the great doors has opened, but the second one remains locked. It is open. It's like some kind of face. Master Asakura, you need to see this.
A busted bow? That could have come in handy. Another piece of the pie, but to what? These two fragments are certainly connected. Looks like we'll have to be in two minds to crack this one. That boy ain't the only one feeling strung out. Yeah, looks like we can both spin a good yarn. There we go. Straight as an arrow. Put a fork in it. We're done.
Master Asakura, something has happened. temper is shaking.
All right, we're getting somewhere. Might need more parts. Looks slightly incomplete. This shape looks familiar. Let's find it a home. Home, sweet home. Last but not least. Close your mouth, sir. You look ridiculous. Huh. It's missing something. Like a tongue of some sort.
What do you see? Do you see our future filled with the greatest wealth?
Well, if this isn't a
don't
thorn
go back.
in my
Tell
side.
me, what do you see?
I thought we were sitting on a gold mine. Hold on a minute. Yes, this looks like another fragment. Someone's left this for us. But what happened here? Oh, the Mayans. Gone. Swept from the playing field. I would bet my entire weight in gold that the safest grid meddling on the moon also saw fit to destroy an entire civilization. The stakes keep raising. Asher. Hold a second. I've been here before. I'm sure of it. But I can't for the life of me put my finger on it. It's like coming home, but you don't know anyone, if that makes sense. Color me interested. You've taken the appearance of a charming young lady. Put that
You're
child to
safe.
good use, and let's question that child.
I gave them the present. My work was for the future. But in one cowardly act, they've robbed the world of the name Tesla. Like how a child mindlessly tears a page from a precious book. Someone has meddled with the hydro system. Edison stocks, perhaps. The water damage has set us back months. With the coffers empty, we cannot continue. Oh, but worst, your young colleague and fiancé.
We're going fishing? The true test of one's patience. Lucky I'm patient. Well, What? You got the right apparatus, son. All you need now is a steady hand. Don't know about you, but I'm hooked on this adventure. That fella wasn't lying. It's broken like the Sphinx's nose. Well, this grinds my gears. They're broken and my clockwork just won't do it. We gotta find something that fits. Huh. Need something to open it. Well, like my father always says, the key to success is getting in. Alakazam. Another tape contraption. Out of place and out of time. So even featherheads like us can't miss it. Best hear what it has to say. Another antiquity fragment. Oh, good Lord. I've heard of wild goose chases before, but I can't even see the goose here. Oh, well. Oh, with Asher. We must hope the pieces fit into place soon. More perspective is needed.
Amelia, do you hear me?
What? Yes, sorry.
What were you thinking about? Was it Fred, your co-pilot?
It doesn't matter. You guys don't believe me.
That's not true. I want to understand.
Well, so do I. God, you're sitting there like you have all the answers. Well, why don't you tell me then, Fancy Pants? Tapping away on that strange clipboard of yours like you're on some kind of Morse code race?
I am just documenting our session. Typing notes? That's it.
Typing? Well, funny, I don't see a typewriter. Look, I know what is going on. I see how you're acting, how you all look at me. You think this is my first rodeo in one of these places? I was a nurse once.
I suggest we return to that flooded enterprise in 1906.
Well,
see what we can learn there.
I'm lost.
You and Fred were flying.
Look at that room. appeared out of thin air. One minute I'm talking to Fred about the Red Sox, and the next minute this strange man just appeared in the back of our plane. I don't know how he got there. Doesn't make sense. If only he never showed up, we would still be flying. I would still be flying. I wanted to do so much more.
Right. It's okay. Like, being the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah. It seems so long ago.
Uh-huh. Tell me more about this strange man.
What can I say? He just appeared. I suppose, if I really think about it, I can tell you he looked scared, like he didn't expect to be there. I know that makes me sound crazy, but then again, everything that happened after he showed up in our plane was crazy.
Like?
Well, the engines were suddenly shot to shit for no reason. Probably because of that weird thing stuck in the plane. And no, I'm not going to draw it again, okay? And that man, one second he was there, the next he was gone. Just like that. The parachutes, gone. The plane, well, oh, poor Fred. If only we knew that I would have... Oh, God.
Hey. Don't worry about it. Let's go. Grab her.
Ow! Ow! Hey! Let go!
Restrain her.
Stop!
Let's go.
Stop it!
Get her down.
Ow! You're hurting me! Stop it! Stop!
I suggest we return to that flooded Enterprise in 1906. See what we can learn there.
Someone has meddled with the hydro system. Edison stocks, perhaps. The water damage has set us back months. With the coffers empty, we cannot continue. Oh, but worst, your young colleague and fiancée, Moisha, fell victim to this sabotage. I cannot keep you on, Hannah, nor can I pay you. There is a chest inside containing some trinkets and other personal belongings. Please take whatever you like.
Now where are we? The when are we is 1969. Again? Wait, at least this spot looks more hospitable than the most. Looks like we're at some kind of festival. What is that smell? Skunk?
Hey, Harry. Still a singer shy, are we? I haven't been straight with your friend. Remember how last week I had that emergency dental procedure and was a day late up to Glasgow? Yeah, well, truth is, I got a call from the strolling ruins. They flew me out to some chateau in the south of France for a jam. I figured they didn't do it for a lark, and sure enough, their manager called 2 days ago. Asked me if I'd join them. You know I love the band, Harry. But with this mess and those two always at each other, you jumped ship too. And that's not all. Last time I saw Jimmy, he was with some bird. She was getting him well loaded. Oh, I really hope he thinks she was one.
Harriet? Did you find Jimmy? You said you'd look after him, you grand pillock.
Give him a bottle of Jack, you said. It'll calm his nerves, you said.
We'll hold him up. Those bottles sure look like one hell of a safety hazard. Reminds me of that on History. 10 green bottles of beer on the wall, 10 green bottles of beer. And if one of those bottles should happen to fall, there'll be sparks and mayhem, and that will be all. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but are you thinking what I'm thinking? Huh. Any ideas for what we could use to shoot down them bottles? There must be something here. Hey, this could be fun. Like those carnival games. Knock 'em down, win a prize. Nice shot. Bartender, I'll take another. Bullseye. Keep going, Missy. Last call.
What now? Hey, what the hell is going on?
Oh, looks like he's taken the bait.
What? Santa Maria! Por favor, Dios! Así no! No! The boss is going to kill me!
Ooh. Well, he
he finally blew a fuse. Looks like we can't... The classic pulley system. Well, time to pull your weight. And mine. Fantastic. You'd make a wonderful elevator operator. But I'll settle for terrified time travel. Now what do we have up here? Can we get a good view? And Merry Christmas. Well, what'd you get? 2 antiquity objects. You must have been a real good kid this year. All right, that's enough. Step away. Sheesh. Like a bull in a china shop. I myself have been rather blessed when it comes to my many intricate parts. To the matter at hand, I can't see anyone around here have a car in their knapsacks. Let's use them new antiquity fragments we found. Keep moving. Oh, that architecture does look somewhat distinctive and old. We've gone back a long way this time. I should have placed a bet. We have been here before. Or after, to be perfectly correct. Looks like the civilization is still thriving.
Siya Kaak. You think the great city of Tikal is yours? Our king may have buckled under the weight of your blade, but the people have fled. All the fires have dwindled, plunging us into darkness. Abandoned, our fates balance on a knife edge. You tempted the gods by claiming the city. Today, on the eve of the dying of the years. But there may be hope yet. The great ritual now.
Trust these things to still be kicking. Probably past time we straighten up around here, to be honest. Well, I guess cleanliness isn't a priority in these parts. I was always taught to look after things of value, especially things of the golden variety. I heard a tourist trap before, but this takes the cake. A dangerous cake. I heard of tourist traps before, but this ain't the cake. Dangerous cake. Looking for a way to clean that dirty plaque into Tikal. I suggest block spray and some form of sponge or brush. Didn't think cleaning was in the job description, did you?
Siya Ka'a. You think the great city of Tikal is yours? Our king may have buckled under the weight of your blade, but the people have fled. All the fires have dwindled, plunging us into darkness. Abandoned? Siya Ka'a. You think the great city of Tikal is yours? Our king may have buckled under the weight of your blade, but the people...
contraption, but it could be useful later. Or earlier. You catch my drift?
Rockets, eh, dear Helmut? The dream of space, sparked in a young boy's head. But become a man, and one learns that science does not have a moral dimension. It is a knife. You give it to a surgeon or a murderer, each will ply their trade. Oh, forgive me, Helmut. I always need a nip on some philosophizing after a visit from General Kammler. He was out for blood, enraged about someone having tampered with the Enigma device. God knows who would dare do such a thing. That telegram there on the desk, it came in today, but alas, we cannot decipher it. Just more madness for us to deal with, eh, boy? You'd think we'd be used to it by now. Oh, auf Wiedersehen, Helmut.
Some rogue tampered with a decoding machine, huh? Sounds like our adversary might have had a role to play here, too. I wonder what news they figured needed eclipsing. Did that rattle the silverware? I wasn't wrong about this era being turbulent. Shame to leave that fella like that, though. All high and dry. Looking for a way to clean that dirty black into cow. I suggest blood spray and some form of sponge or brush. Didn't think cleaning was in the job description, did you? Looking for a way to clean that dirty plaque into cow. I suggest blood spray and some form of sponge or brush. Didn't think cleaning was in the job description, did you?
Sia Ka'a. You think the great city of Tikal is yours? Our king may have buckled under the weight of your blade, but the people have fled. All the fires have dwindled, plunging us into darkness. Abandoned, our fates balance on a knife edge. You tempted the gods by claiming the city. Today, on the eve of the dying of the years. But there may be hope yet. The great ritual now awaits you. Light the fires of Chakjuite. Not in half a century has the green flame been seen. Succeed, and the people will return. Fail, and the apocalypse will shroud us in darkness for all eternity. Save the city's heart, the heart of Tikal. Journey deep into the mountain, past the sleeping frogs. If you are worthy and able to see beyond the veil that covers the eyes of lesser men, the green flame of Chakjuite will find you. Take this. It will help you find your way.
Why, thank you. I've always wanted one of these. Well, that certainly did something. Hopefully helpful. A secret door, just like Sherlock Holmes. Carry on, Watson. Ah, yes. Rather elementary. The game is afoot. Rain or shine, the umbrella delivers. launch. Now all we need is a pitchfork and a mop. I hope you're not scared of heights or rickety bridges that can snap at any second and drop you to your doom. I'm not scared. Feels like a trap, Asher.
Like clockwork, you poor soul. Be a sport about it, will ya? We're all taking one for the team.
My God! Is that the saboteur? Caught red-handed! And that device! She physically jumped in time! With the ticket and power. That woman has trapped this king here to perish alone in this cave. Look lively, Asher. We need a way to disarm this bucket still in one piece. Nice one, Your Majesty. Well, that was cutting it close. Long live the king. Now to find a way out of this cave, I suppose. Hold on, son. That's some kind of explosive, interpreter. That could be mighty useful for our current explosive predicament back in the year 378. Just like a regular Robin Hood. And that's a wrap. Well, step right up. I remember this kind of game. Wait. I'm not jumping gun. This is not like that.
alive?
Helmut! Helmut! We are under attack! Our work! It's over! Save yourself!
Hey, cover! They're shooting at us!
Good Lord. Let's jump the first tram out of here, son. I don't think there's much doing for us here at present. I do love a good... What? The God-be-damned Leviathan could be down there. I promise you, when this mess is over, I'll take you out on the water. You're optimistic. Let's hope we get lucky. Tenacious tadpoles. What kind of designs you got on that frog exactly? You know, I was out in the wilderness once with a fellow who ate a bad snake. It put him in such a spin, he thought he was King Solomon, which wouldn't have been so bad had he not thought I was the Queen of Sheba. Great. You're now 5% of the way towards an entire new outfit. I'm fairly certain some form of bait is usually required when fishing. Wake me when you're done, amateur. Huh. Not a huge fan of baseball, but I'm gonna throw you a curveball here. Time to see with our third eye to understand all this. Like a hallucinogenic, perhaps. The man sure do like frogs. We need a frog.
You alive?
Helmut! Helmut! We are under attack! Our work, it's over! Save yourself!
Good Lord. Let's jump the first tram out of here, son. I don't think there's much doing for us here at present. How you feeling? What do you see, son? If this frog indeed has a hallucinogenic quality, it may just open your third eye. It's not like you're achieving much with those two. every bit for a king. I hope.
I am Judge Night in darkness, God of flame. Fire consumes, fire destroys. Yet without it, there can be no light.
Right, we need to take this green plane back to the prison. Save this city. What if we get a reward? I hope so.
Why would I trust the mere mortal by fire? Why should you decide the fates of those beyond these walls? Who must rule with the fire that destroys in one hand, and the fire that sustains life in the other? You dare to assume this responsibility. Yet you do not move like a ball. Your footfalls echo throughout time, in which you slip with the ease of a child crossing a river on the stone.
Real. The priest was right. There it is. A green flame. Hear that? Music to my ear! Away out! But we're saved! Come on, we got to fight fire with fire!
did it! You hold in your hands the green flame of Chakshuite. Quickly, we must complete the ritual. You must first light the fire, extend the flame you carry, and set it ablaze. Ha! It burns brightly. All is in order. Now, reach out and take the heart that you see. Now, cast the heart into the flame. May the kingdom see your first command, written in the sky with fire. Look, the fires are being lit. Fire is born. Fire is born. The end times are abated. A new era of unity and prosperity can begin under your name. Fire is born. Take this, good king, my most precious possession, given to me by the nameless traveler.
That was a trip. But I mean, you saved this king and seemed to bring about a new age for these people. So, I guess we played our part. Perhaps we should make a return to our treasure-stricken friends in 1525. One would hope their fortunes enriched with our deeds here. Is that to see where this new antiquity fragment might lead us? Choice is yours. That wallpaper really ties the whole mood perfectly. Alright, keep your eyes peeled. Wasn't particularly fond of the rainstorm last time around. Be careful now. Salt and sugar look the same after all.
Shouldn't you be working, Rocket Boy? You should have tried harder in science class. Scientist.
I'm getting a strange case of deja vu. Anyway, let's keep our powder dry and our eyes peeled.
What happened to the decoding machine?
I discovered it had been tampered with only this morning, Herr Kammler.
Oh, and who's the traitor? You? Only you have access. Is this why you are delaying production of the rockets?
Yup. Looks like a basement, all right. Can't be certain, but I bet it smells like one, too.
And how many rockets are you producing each day?
35, give or take.
That number is to be doubled. These are the Führer's direct orders!
But the war is over. This is madness.
All right. Germany's greatest
Looks relatively
leader is a
straightforward.
madman, you see.
I suppose we're not trying to
Perhaps you would
reinvent
like
the
to
wheel
share
here.
this message with him personally.
We know each other well, Kamla. I am an engineer. You are a general. You have your orders. I understand. But whether it be 35 or 305, the exercise is now futile. We have lost.
Lies! The German race is on the verge of a momentous victory.
I am not the only one with access to the machine, Herr Kammler. You too could have gotten into that room.
Von Braun, the Wunderkind. I fear you may have been drinking your own rocket fuel the way your lips are flapping. Know this. If I thought you were sabotaging the German people, I would unload this Luger into your brain in a heartbeat. Heil Hitler!
Heil Hitler.
I need to get a better read on our predicament. Let me loose somewhere else in time. Get the lay of the land. Another message, possibly. Though we would need a special contraption to glean its gossip. Wrangle its whispers. Keep an eye out, Asher.
Greetings. If you're privileged enough to be viewing this film, that means you're about to become privy to an undertaking that has the potential to reshape the world as we know it. I'm Professor Howard Whitman, one of the chief scientists here at Project Phoenix. Along with my colleague Professor Newman and our wonderful team, we've been developing technologies acquired by the Department of Defense. Technologies that could completely neutralize the atomic threat. Yes, you heard right. And that's only the beginning.
We need to get the door in the basement open. Looks like we got to get some cogs into that door. Only way it'll open. We just picked up a few priceless pearls, Asher. That man, Howard Whitman, worked with your grandfather. My guess, he's the brute we saw in the wheelchair who was hot on the heels of your grandpappy. As for the time contraption, I'd hazard both, and we're in. Now, tread quietly and keep your eyes peeled. This must be the machine they said was tampered with. This ain't the German music I remember. Let's see if we can tune something better in. Modern music sure isn't a quiet taste. Snowstorms and beeps. But maybe there's more to it? want to give you any ammunition to procrastinate, but that's ammunition. The Enigma device was tampered with, all right. We need to find some replacement keys. I feel we've seen something useful somewhere. Perhaps back at Wardenclyffe. 1906. Looks like it might do something other than collect dust. Ah, yes. These'll do nicely for our broken device in Germany. You like riddles? I sure like to exercise the old brain from time to time. So count me in if you want to take a crack at it. Broken, all right. Looks like it's missing keys. Our nemesis didn't want any information getting out. Or in. Perhaps we can fix it. That radio seemed important. Perhaps it was broadcasting something. Code, son. Morse code was commonly used at this time. That radio seemed important. Perhaps it was broadcasting something. Code, son. Morse code was commonly used at this time. You're dallying. Let's head back to 1945, son. Where's Asakura? Ray! It seems that we may have changed things, son. Oh, but for better or for worse, at least this civilization still seems to be in one piece. And who are we now?
Apo! 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 Apo!
Okay. Well, let's not diddle-daddle. Huh. Look, damn it. What's going on? Curse whoever these Mayan gods are. Maybe there's a doorbell. Ooh, that's gonna leave a dent. Well, back to the drawing board, my friend. We gotta take that down next time around. Well, son, this isn't for the faint of heart. Asakura and Yurei's adventure into the Americas wiped from the pages of history and replaced with a civilization facing the dark hand of imperialism. I can sense our changes and put that timeline on shaky ground. They need our help.
Apo! Our ancestors may have evaded the apocalypse, but now we face our final battle with the demons that crossed the sea. They won't be happy until our bones are dust, until all our greatest achievements in science and medicine are but ashes. If we must die, let our most sacred text, our map through generations of wisdom, be our gift to the world. It waits for you in the chamber. Take it to the river, where our warriors will make sure it never ends up in the claws of these sea demons. This key will...
God damn it! Where did that come from? All right, get ready. Looks like all hell is about to break loose. Looks like there might be a gap in the traffic. I suggest finding a way. Here we go. All roads lead to Rome. All that can. What the hell are you doing? Eloy! 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 Eloy!
Eloy! The demons of the sea are coming! Too many to count! And they have with them their harnessed thunder! We must defend the temple! Long enough for Apo and the others above to escape! We will lay down our lives, Eloy, so that the secrets of our people never die!
Another one. Oh, fellas. All right, son. Brace for impact. Things about to go south. Good God! Another one from there.
In God's name!
You know how when you settle down to a good book on espionage, and the author spends a page and a half describing the hero's drapes? Exactly, son. Push too hard against the tide, and Father Time will show us the dog. I'm delighted by your faith in me, but I really am an apprentice when it comes to this stuff. I can't hold us in a timeline if you're going to cut too hard against the grain. single noble warrior versus the mighty of Hernan Cortez and his merciless conquistadors. I was spellbound by such adventures as an avid young reader, but the Ball of the People is a horror show to see up close. Incredible! Well, carry onward. Let's not stop and smell the roses yet. Whew. At least now there's a little buffer between us and that hellstorm. Oh, this must be the sacred text. I say we look after this. Take it up to the river pass to safety. We're in the home stretch, son. Careful, though. I don't think we're quite out of the woods yet. Murder. Misery me. This road we face is surely up the stakes. Those crooks weren't there to mess about. Well, carry me out with the tongs. They weren't no ordinary locals. Certainly not from this era. Wait. They look like that thug we saw with that silver-haired scoundrel. It is. We saw one like him in the tape, remember? Hunting down your granddaddy. Though, our adversary wouldn't be sending them to stop us if we weren't on the right track, boy. Breathe easy. I've always been a traveler, son, and one who used words to excite the homebound so they could join me on horse, train, or steamer, in the mind, that infinite place. For a reporter, a cloak of invisibility is as necessary as a pen. Yet, conscience and humanity has demanded we... Well done. Let's find these warriors. Get this thing into safer hands. Okay, we're back here. Tikal, June 4th. 1525. And now where were we? You heard the dying man's wishes. Seal the text away, for safekeeping from these invaders. Quick, take him out. These poor souls. A most wicked hand has intervened.
Apo! Down here. Apo! They came from nowhere. A bright flash. And then... Do you have the sacred text? We must save it. For the future of our people. Place it in the vault. Use this key. Seal it away from these... demons.
Am I running behind, or is time slowing down? A singularity! A black hole. In all my days, my friend, I think we've reached the end of this here road. It seems with all our efforts here that time, stubborn in its ways, has been remade, causing the black hole we see before us. Now, to somehow close this thing. Now that is impressive. Reinforced sapphire bound with a Rosenberg frame would fetch a packet at auction. Clearly designed to contain the uncontainable. A supernatural design to hold the supernatural ray. It's closed. Sealed so tight not even a rumor could escape. Now you're talking. Fighting fire with fire.
Helmut! Helmut! We are under attack! Our work! It's over! Save yourself!
Good Lord! Let's jump the first tram out of here, son. I don't think there's much doing for us here at present. Okay, we're back here. Germany, 1945. Mid-afternoon, April 22nd, 1945. Now where were we? That radio seemed important. Perhaps it was broadcasting something. Code, son. Morse code was commonly used at this time. You got the cog in place. Maybe this... Well, let's hope this goes smooth. After all, we ain't reinventing the wheel or anything. The old red, white, and blue. Nice to know I'm not colorblind. This flag could be useful. Hold on to what I say. You're dallying. Let's head back to 1945, son.
Alive?
Helmut! Helmut! We are under attack! Our work is over! Save yourself!
You're either forward thinking or just making a mess.
You alive?
Helmut! Helmut! We are under attack! Our work, it's over! Save yourself!
Good Lord. Let's jump the first tram out of here, son. I don't think there's much doing for us here at present. Quite the collection here, though they look a little worse for wear. Something tells me this flooding was no accident. I think our time-based road has struck again.